So my full name is Omkar, and I did my graduation from SPP University. After that, I have joined one of the course of software testing, where I learned things about like manual testing, automation testing, and after that, I have joined the one of the company like Quality Horizon. I have 1.5 years of experience in there, and my roles and responsibilities are to understand the user stories, to write the test scenarios, write the test cases, and execute them in manual way as well as automation. So in manual we are doing smoke testing, then functional testing, non-functional testing, retesting, regression testing, and after that, if the version is stable, then we are go for automation testing. So in automation we are using Selenium WebDriver with Java, then TestNG, and we are using a data driven framework. And for bug tracking purpose we are using a Jira tool. And our company is working in agile methodology, so I have also attended the grooming meeting, sprint planning meeting, review meeting, and retrospective meeting, and daily stand-up meeting. Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay. Okay, that was pretty much of the things that you do. Okay, so I wanted to know that uh, from being a manual tester, um, what do you think about the QA's role in a team is of how much importance do you think?
Yeah, like as a QA it is very responsible role. Like I can say, if that a particular functionality or particular product is not bug free, then the experience of end user is like yeah, experience is not good, we can say. Like yeah, the user can face many bugs, and the functionality is not working, then definitely user can switch to the next product, and it will affect the business flow. So that's why the tester as a QA, the particular tester position is very important in organization.
But developer can handle himself as well, right?
Yes,
Mhm,
developer can handle, but
mhm.
he's thinking from a developer point of only, and we are thinking as a end user. So that's how it different come. And your developer only test like only he do like white box testing, and as a tester we have to do like black box testing, and multiple testings are there. So we think critical in that way.
Okay, but so if a certain bug is reported by a QA, and
Mhm.
then how you can you tell me what actually happens in your daily scenarios, that how do you get a build, what all testing is done at the developer side, and then
Mhm.
according to the agile methodology, what actually the ceremonies take place before the your before testing, after testing, and what at the developer side does they do to before starting to for any build that you get.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like our sprint is going in that way. We are in like product based company, so
Mm,
every requirement, like every client has a different requirement.
mm,
So we have to move according to that. Like if any particular business want the four models, and
mm,
it is integrated to someone the main model. So the next client will say like I want only two models, so I want this changes, and you have to do in 3 to 4 weeks. Then our manager take full responsibility of it, like what are the critical impact, what are the critical bugs that will impact on our model if we change this requirement into the main model. And he will use cases or the requirement from client side, and he will discuss with us, like a developer and tester also. Our team lead is responsible for that. Like he used to communicate with the client, and after that he will take full responsibility, like as per our knowledge he will distribute our total user cases to our team, and we have to do like test scenarios and test cases from it. And meanwhile a developer can build that particular requirement
no,
if
no, that's fine. No, no.
it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no, no. I'm asking is like, I want to know that according to agile, you said that you attend
Hmm.
the agile, you follow agile methodology.
Yes, yes,
So what
yes,
all
yes.
ceremonies take place before
Okay, 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 okay.
you get a
Yeah.
build, and what
Yes, yes,
means
yes.
from the developers side as well. Then when you get a
Yeah, yeah.
build at your side, and then what you give in when you report a bug, and when you give a clean clear build for the uh, final
Okay, okay,
stage
okay.
UI
Yeah, and
development.
yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I
I got
want
your
to
question.
relate that accordingly. Yes, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. First is a grooming meeting. So yeah, so where our BA will take all the requirement from client, and
Mhm.
sometimes we attend that meeting, and sometimes not. It is very critical to understand some requirements, so we cannot discuss there. So client give all the requirement, and developer tell like if it will not impact on our module, then we can go for it. And after that, the planning meeting. In planning meeting, especially we are focusing it will not affect on our main module, so what we can do into that. And as per our knowledge, as per our resource, the test lead is assigning us all the user cases in sprint planning meeting. And after that, the daily stand-up calls is there. So in daily stand-up call, what we do, we have to discuss what we did yesterday, what would we have to do today, and what issues we are facing while testing. So this is between 10 to 15 minutes meeting on daily stand up. Yeah, it will conduct in the morning or at the time of leaving. After that, the review meeting is there. So in review meeting, we have to discuss where we are lacking, and what level we have to go for our next project, and all this stuff. And after that, the retrospective meeting is there. So in retrospective meeting, we have to discuss in our previous project, what mistake we have did, and how we can overcome on that. So yeah, that's how Rajal go.
And who leads your meetings?
Sorry,
Who leads you in the meeting?
the manager only, test
Okay.
manager. Yeah.
So, following this, so how you come to know that what all features are coming in, and so if you suppose if you are given a feature to test, and so how do you deal with it? So now your manager is saying that we have few features coming in and few bugs coming in, and that out of four features, one feature is assigned to you, and one and two bugs are assigned to you. Now you wanted to test your feature and your bugs. So according to its priority, and how will you decide to what will you give the importance to?
Okay, so for my first priority is the bug. So the bugs are major, then I have to retest that first. That bug is impacting on which model or which specific model. And first I have to check that, retest that, and I have to retest in incognito mode also. And
Okay,
after that
no,
bug
no,
assigned,
just
yeah.
okay, just I'll clear the question. Uh, High severity and low priority, and low priority and high severity. Accordingly, you judge the bug, and which will you take first, and what will you and the feature test. What will you deliver first, and then tell me the
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
First I will go for the high severity and high priority.
Mhm.
um, yeah.
Just give you an
So first
example
I
of
have
it
to.
when you say it's an high priority and low severity, and then low severity and high priority. Just give me an example
Okay.
of what type of bug do you describe it as in this category. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first, high priority and low severity, we can go for that. So uh, in my current model only, there is a POS model. So in that, we have to go test for a restaurant. So in that restaurant, there is a one table we have to assign for an end user. And in that table, that the number of count is showing wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, yeah, number of counts is showing wrong. Yeah, there are only four people of table, and it's showing like 8 or 10. But it cannot yeah, affecting on business flow. It will take order, like a waiter can take order from that, but it is a like a smaller bug. So we can say this is high priority and low severity. So it is not affecting, but the end user experiences is bad. And after that, the low severity and high priority. So in that, uh, after uh, after the customer finishes food, and at the time of billing, so calculation is wrong. So that is on high priority and low priority and high severity, we can say.
But why it's a low priority? Because it's a billing, right? So when you book a table, you
Yeah, yeah,
mentioned
billing, but that bug is from our side only, no. So that is
a
taken
bug
as a
will
high
be
severity.
any
Yeah,
bug will be from our side only.
yeah,
It will
yes,
be
yes,
our
yes,
side only. But
yes, yes,
if a billing fails, then it might show a
yeah,
wrong bill to the customer. And if a
yeah, yeah,
customer gets a wrong bill, he will pay wrong. And
yeah, yeah. But
unless they don't give a correct bill, customer will argue on
we,
that perspective, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
we got that bug, and we fixed like in 4 to 5 minutes only.
No, no, no.
Like
I'm not
the
asking.
what is issue? No,
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 no.
what is issue is happening? Like developer is forgot to send that particular new build
No, no, no.
after fixing the bug.
No, no.
Yeah.
I am not asking how you fixed the bug or how you tested or
Okay,
given
okay.
a patch for that. But I am asking on the perspective of when you said it's a low severity and but a high priority. But a billing
Priority.
section
Yeah.
is comes under a very high severity part, right?
Very high
Yeah,
severity. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right. So this
yeah.
cannot be a low priority bug.
Lol. Yeah,
Anna,
yeah. I understand.
yes, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, can you just give, so again we left with that one example. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you also said so you are using a data-driven framework into it. So how you design a data framework? So how you have designed your data framework, data design framework? Yeah. Can you explain me that
Um.
framework development?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. In that framework, as I say, we are doing from scratch only. So I have to do lots of research for that. So data driven means we have to build that particular project into the Eclipse. So there are three folders, src main java, then src test java, and there is a pom.xml file is only. And in that pom.xml, we have to add some of the dependencies, so that we don't need to add that dependency or jar files every time. It will fetch automatically. So first, src main java is there. So in that, we have to store multiple classes. First is the base class. So base class is a supermost class, we can say. We have to we can write the browser launching code into that, and we can extract that supermost class into every class. After that, the utility class is there. In utility class, we are writing the methods that can reusable. We don't have to write in test at that particular code. So screenshot method is there, then parameterization method is there. Yeah, these two methods are mainly in utility class. And after that, the pom class is there. So in that pom class, we are using a encapsulation method of one of the oops construct. So in that, we can store any particular element to as a private, and we can use by page factory.init element method, and we can do that method as a public. We can use as a public method. And this three folders store in a base class. And in src test class, we can write multiple test cases, and we can use that by using a test ng, because test ng have some advantages, like we can do parallel testing, then cross browser testing is possible there. Then we can see the failed test cases, which test cases are fail, which test cases are pass. And we can generate a emailable report, as well as we if we want the big extra extend report, we can generate also extend report from that. And we can use annotations by using a test ng. So yeah, this is our basic framework.
So how is it data driven? Means, yeah.
Okay, okay. From parameterization, we can fetch the data from Excel sheet. We
Okay.
have to store that which data we want. If we want to generate multiple items, so that we can give the path of that particular Excel sheet, and we can fetch that.
Okay. So,
Yes.
what have you written for Excel to read and write? What are you using?
Like
What,
code
uh,
wise.
yeah, what libraries are you using for Excel read write and for this to interact with Excel and uh, yeah, accordingly how you are printing the things in using the email. As you said, you have introduced email as well, right? Email functionality.
Emailable report.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So emailable report is comes under the like there is a one folder in Eclipse. So emailable report dot file, like we can just simply click on that and it will give a link in Chrome or
okay.
whichever browser we use. And for parameterization we are using multiple methods. There is a code for that, like we have to use file input stream. We have to create an object for file input stream, then we can use workbook factory, then get sheet method, and that get row, get cell, and after that get string cell value. If you want get string cell value, so we can fetch from that also.
Okay. Uh, Apart from this, how are you storing your URLs and your data that is used for login, logout, and
Oh,
other parts? Yeah.
okay, so that we are storing in property files
uh
in Eclipse. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
username, password, and the link. If we want to change link, then we don't have to change every script every time in script.
So can you explain me what is system.set property does, what the second line web driver does, and then what
uh,
driver.get does? Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so system dot set property, so um yeah, so if we want to use like any of the browser extend file, then we have to put that value in a system.set property. System.set property contains keys and values. So key we have to write in the here, and for values we have to give that particular path. So after that,
Path is
if
a
you want to
path,
use the,
path.exe, correct?
yes,
Okay.
uh, yes, any path, and like path and the chrome driver dot exe, you can
Okay.
write.
And then for the Chrome driver,
Copy as a if you,
uh,
sorry.
yeah, next line.
Okay, so in next line, if you want to use a method of a chrome driver, so we have to store that value into the web driver, then only we can use the methods of web driver,
Okay.
and we are storing that data into the driver element, driver variable.
Okay. Is it a variable or is an object?
Sorry, object.
And the next line driver.get.
Driver dot get.
Hmm.
So by using a get, we can browse the any link.
Oh.
Yeah, we can use navigate also,
Hmm.
but there is a difference of navigate and get. So get is more faster than navigate.
Sure. And the last web element that you have written
Yeah.
outside the class. Any reason for it?
No, I'm writing is like this is one class, and I'm writing this for a second class,
Sure.
like a
Any
pom
purpose for
class.
doing that?
uh, yes, if any changes is happen, so I don't have to change in a main browser browser launching code. I can simply go for a pom class, and I can change here.
POM class or POM method?
Pom class is there, like
Acha.
I'm
So,
writing this in a different class only.
okay. Can you tell me about TestNG 5 uh, 5 annotations for it?
And annotations, okay. So Before class is there, then after that before method,
Okay,
then
just,
test.
sorry, just give me a sequence of its execution priority accordingly. Means what will get executed first and what will get executed afterwards.
Okay, yeah, first before class, then after that before method, then test class is there, and then after method, and last one is after class.
Have you worked on REST as well?
I know basic of the postman functionality,
Okay,
uh, but
but
no, I'm not using an automation way.
okay,
I know like CURD operations and how to get all the status code and
okay,
assign.
yeah, fine.
Yeah.
So now you can write for an expert for any
Okay.
web element. Uh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
write a flow for me that you will first open a web page,
Mm-hmm.
navigate to your login page, and then
Okay.
you identified a login element. You put a
Yeah. Yeah.
you put a username to it, a password, and then click on login button. Okay, and
Okay. Yeah.
yes, okay, uh, that much you can write. I
Yeah.
okay, and regarding REST, can you tell me about the REST? What you have used in Postman?
So I didn't get chance to perform practically, but I watched some of the video, so I can tell on that. Like in Postman, we get any particular build, and we have to create in collection. We have to create a folder. So like by using a CURD operation, we can use the rest, like create, update, retrieve, delete, and we have to paste that link into that URL, and by that there is some methods so that we can get time for that, like into 200 milliseconds under. If the link is get hit, then we get response code is okay, and after that the I guess body is there, so that string is equal to method is there, and by using we can do uh, the
Okay,
postman.
okay, okay, fine.
Yeah.
So I am done with the parts. Okay, for
Okay.
with respect to the questions. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you need to know about when you are writing Postman. So you need to know about the REST. You have also written
Yes, yes,
API
yes,
testing. So
yes.
you need to know about API testing thoroughly when you write it, or else don't mention it. Okay.
Okay,
And
okay, sure.
when you are saying your company is working as a product company, so you're not working for clients, but it's for customers. Okay. So you have
Yes,
customers. Okay. So
yes,
mention
customer.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
sure.
yeah, so and also go through the agile ceremonies. When I'm asking from the agile ceremonies perspective, you also need to mention for each aspect that what you cover over there. Okay, so
Okay,
means
okay. Yeah.
yeah. So and
How many team members is there, and what
no
is
no
the
no
time duration?
no no not
Huh?
not that, but for more of a testing perspective, that what you should be
Okay,
mentioning.
okay,
Okay,
sure,
and
sure.
keep a watch on your low severity and the priority bugs because those are
Yeah,
important
yeah.
as well. Okay,
Yes,
and
yes.
when you are explaining the framework, do explain the framework that you have that you have worked on, clearly mentioning what you actually know from the framework and what you don't know. Okay, when
Okay, yeah.
yeah, okay, so there are other approaches as well apart from Excel that can be used in data driven framework, and
Okay,
yeah, so you should know that, and you
sure.
might be using the Apache POI libraries for the Excel, so you
Yes,
should be able to tell
yes.
that. Okay, and
Okay, okay, yeah. Apache PI.
yes, And uh, okay, yeah, from that's it. But you should eventually keep on learn each and every step that you are working on in your company. You should be asking questions for it to
Yes.
individual
Yes.
self, and then you should know it first. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. So okay, all the
Yes.
best for your future. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.